Hey, what's up? This is A Legend coming to you on a rainy Tuesday here in Atlanta, Georgia. Let's jump right into the wrestling news. Tyler Rex is gone from the WWE. Where would that leave Kurt Hawkins? Nobody know. He asked for his release. He's gone. That's one of the top stories going on PWRshow.com. Another top story is Rey Mysterio has been diagnosed with a concussion. He will not be on WWE television not at all this week, not until he can pass some test to say he's okay to wrestle. Um, Other news, Triple H speech was really just for crowd reaction. I don't think he's getting ready to retire. Um, Nobody seemed to be reacting when they was announcing it last week that he might be retired. What is Triple H going to do? Nobody really seemed to really care. Um, he's not going nowhere. I don't think that the game was going to be going out like that. Not when Shawn Michaels was saying he should have told him that he couldn't beat Brock Lesnar in the first place. Not when Brock Lesnar is going around crowning himself as the new King of Kings. Um, no, Triple H can't go out like that. I don't believe he's going out like that. They're talking about his match. Might not be at Survivor Series, it might not be here in Atlanta and Hell in the Cell, but it might go all the way to WrestleMania. Nobody's decided yet. I don't think it's going to be that long. Cause they gotta find something for Brock Lesnar to do. Brock Lesnar got 39 dates. He only used 9 of them. So I mean, that's still 30 more dates from here on to WrestleMania. So no, it's gonna probably go down as Survivor Series. I can't see it going down at TLC. The Rock is coming back at the Royal Rumble, so that's gonna probably be a big thing this year. So it might even be at the Royal Rumble. Who knows? Triple H always want to try to outstage The Rock, but hey, he did it at WrestleMania. The match between Undertaker and Triple H was the best match, as far as I'm concerned, at WrestleMania 28 than it was than the Rock John Cena match. I mean, I think that was just way overhyped for a whole year. That match could have been a little bit better, but I still enjoyed it. Last week's SmackDown, ADR defeats Randy Orton. I like what they did with that because I did not see that happen. I saw Randy Orton is coming in, taking the number one contendership from Alberto Del Rio. Alberto Del Rio bitch about it for a couple of weeks, and then it's a triple threat. But no, he came and he beat Randy Orton fair and square. No cheating of the shoe, none of that. We all thought last Friday that Dolph Ziggler was going to come in and cash in the Money in the briefcase. He had Sheamus down. The referee took too long. And both times Dolph Ziggler was through. We all know that Dolph is going to get that belt at some point or another. But the question is when, and when he get the belt, hope he don't go all the way to WrestleMania, headline WrestleMania. And then they do him like they did the Miz. And then it take them damn near a year to get him back where he is now. So I don't think that's gonna happen. Dolph Ziggler is a good worker, but we shall see. Back to TNA, I kind of like what they did because at first they were just squashing the Aces and Eights. Two members come out to the ring. They come roll up in a big game. I didn't even know they was that big. They keep saying that Jeff Jarrett is behind the Aces and the Eights, but the leader, the spokesman, and always keep talking is a big fat dude. Too big to even be Bully Ray. So I'm wondering who it is behind the Aces and the Eights. The whole night, the Aces and the Eights seemed to just be squashed. Thing was everywhere. He had his people everywhere, just squashing every member of the Aces and the Eights. But 3 or 4 of them, lo and behold, came and got the champion, Austin Aries, last Thursday, and I like that. I mean, it was kind of fair. They was getting TNA got revenge for them guys being jumped, but Aces and Eights still caused a little mayhem by getting the champion. Now the champion might be injured, and they announced last week that Pope D'Angelo De Niro was injured and he won't be back for a while. So yeah, um, I like what they did last Thursday's Impact. That's about the highlight of it for me. I enjoyed Thursday's Impact, but yeah, that's about enough for me. Now moving on to last night's Raw. Saw the homie Dave Hero, the Super Friend, on there at least 4 times. I counted this quick counting because he was right there front row, right there in the corner by the ramp. As soon as the wrestlers come down, I'm pretty sure Young Cal Hero got to shake hands with all the wrestlers that come down. I think Triple H went over there. They got to touch Triple H, Dolph Ziggler, Truth, and Kofi, all of them. Yeah, they was on TV quite a lot. I didn't get to hear the PWR show Meltdown at the end of the night. I don't know if they was late. I don't know if they even played Meltdown after the thing since Raw was there in Milwaukee. Uh, Triple H was quite emotional last night. Like I said, the speech wasn't really meant for last night. He shed a tear. So I mean, maybe there is some realism behind the speech. Maybe some of the words he had to say it was something real about it. Cause you did see the little tear. If you noticed last night, they didn't call Triple H the COO of the WWE. They called him the King of Kings, the Gang, the Cerebral Assassin, all his other names, his wrestling names. Last night. All the stuff that he was recognized for throughout the years, but not once did they announce him as the COO. So I mean, that's to me is letting me know that he's coming back as a wrestler. He might still be the COO of the company, whatever, but when he come back, he's coming back as a wrestler. He's coming back, no doubt about it. The CM Punk and Jerry the King Lawler match, that was ridiculous. They could have let Jerry the King Lawler get a little more offense if that was the case. I mean, I know they're trying to make Punk a bad guy. Okay, cool. But him beating up on an announcer and very old dude at that was just kind of ridiculous. Um, I don't need them to come up with something better to do. Um, Punk could have beat up on Zack Ryder like Kane. The segments from Anger Management last night. Daniel Bryan, Kane, and Anger Management. Daniel Bryan wasn't that entertaining in Anger Management, but Kane coming and telling his whole life story in Anger Management was hilarious. Him sitting there with that whatever kind of mask he had on before was crazy. And when they asked him to take that off and he started talking, that was a hilarious segment of the show, and I quite enjoyed that. Can't wait to see where they go with that next week. Or even this week, they still got SmackDown, but they're going to Australia, I think, tonight, or they went last night after the Raw. I don't know how that worked, but they're in Australia and they're doing that. Cody Rhodes and Zack Ryder were both on Raw television last night. Uh, Zack Ryder, I think he won his match, yeah. Cody didn't win his. Him and Damian Sandow teamed up against Sin Cara and Funkasaurus Brodus Clay. And Brodus and Sin Cara got the victory over those two. Cody in this session with the dude with the mask, I'm guessing is getting Sin Cara over. It was good to see the guy Ryback in a match against a real person. Even though Jack Swagger has been on a winning streak, they made that match look like Ryback might not win it, and that's what I liked about that match. Ryback has finally started going against real people, not these little templates from the video game. He's going against real people now. He's going against I can't think of the Arab dude named the Punjabi dude. He's going against him. And now he's going against Jack Swagger. He's making they building him, and I'm liking it. And I mean, he's still undefeated, but I'm liking where they're going. I hope they keep him going against real people instead of these little hometown nobodies. But yeah, I'm liking where that's going. That's all the news I have for you. Overall, wrestling over the past week since last Tuesday has been very entertaining. I liking what TNA doing with the Aces and the Eights. I hope they keep that going Thursday, Friday on SmackDown. Friday SmackDown has been awesome all week. I'm loving Booker T as the GM. Can't wait to see what he gonna do this week. They're filming tonight in Australia or whatever they're doing. Raw was excellent. I give it a passing grade. For 3 hours, they kept me entertained. I didn't really need my video game for the whole 3 hours. It was nice seeing the Super Friend Dave Hero on there in the corner. I seeing him somewhere other on prime time, PWR prime time, Saturday and Wednesday nights. And nah, just hoping everything goes well. You can follow me on Twitter at alegend82 and friend me on Facebook at alegend82 at yahoo.com. I'm everywhere. I'm on top everywhere. So that's all for this week. I'll see you next Tuesday. Thanks for the 5 or 6 people who watch me. See you next Tuesday. Goodbye.